What's up, guys? So I'm here. This is Sarge. Sargy. I'm not gonna lie, it was a real big struggle getting him to sit down on this couch because he's never on the couch. But I wanted you guys to see him. Look, let them see all your rolls you got, boy. Let them see all them rolls you got, boy. So he's sitting here. He would not sit. I was trying to get him to sit down and yeah, man, he wasn't sitting. But he's sitting now. Okay, so hi, this is Shard. Shard is 1 year old. You tell him, say I'm one. My name's Shard and I'm one. So he's 1 year old. And what we're going to talk about today is things to know before you get a bulldog. So I know a lot of people always say, oh yeah, like, I want a bulldog. And everyone wants a bulldog. But no one really talks about, like, you know, actually how it is and what happens when you actually have a bulldog. So when I first got my bulldog, my dad, he made me do research because he was like, you know, those dogs are like really high maintenance. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't know that. I just know that they're really fat and cute. That's all I know. So he was like, okay, like, so before you get, let me take this out of my ear, sorry. He's like, before you get a bulldog, you need to do the research because you need to know how to properly take care of them before you get them. So that's what I did. I did research and everything, and then I got my first bulldog. Her name was Nala. She passed away. That was really hard. But she passed away. She was 12 years old. She lived a really good long life though, because usually bulldogs, they only live, like, their lifespans are from looks like I have rows, but that's all right. Their lifespans are from, I believe it's like 8 to 10 years, but she lived for 12 years. But you know what? We did a lot of running and stuff. Like, we used to run like miles together. Like, we did a lot. She was really, really active. So what to know before you decide to get a bulldog? The number one thing, they are high maintenance. Okay? A lot of people think, oh, like, oh, you know, just get a bulldog, it's easy. Come here, I'll give you job. Just get a bulldog, it's easy. No. Like, you have to make sure that they're on the right food. You have to pick the right food, and the food is not cheap. So the food that I had my first baby on, she was on the Royal Canine, and that was like, I want to say like, ooh, don't misquote me. Like, I want to say like $80 to $90, somewhere in there. And that's the only thing that she ate. But every bulldog's different because I fed him that, and oh my gosh, it was so bad. He had allergies really bad. Like, his eyes closed shut, and like, it was really, really bad. So we took him off of that food, and then we got him on this other food that has like less ingredients because he has a lot of allergies. I don't know if you know, like, he had a little spot here. He was bald, and he has little patches on him because his allergies is really bad. But now we're trying to work with him and find out what works best for him. So they're high maintenance. So the food, that's number one. I'm kind of getting off topic. And then you have to make sure that you keep up with their ears. You have to clean their ears every so often. If you don't clean their ears every so often, they get really, really bad ear infection, and it smells really bad. Like, I was walking in the house like, what the heck? Smells like them, like old Fritos. And come to figure out, he had a little ear infection. So that's what it was. So you have to keep up with the ears. Like, they have really, really rolls. So like really, really like big rolls. So like if we have like, babe, what is that little, he got his headphones in. What? Dang. What, can you give me the little pads that we use for his face? Thank you. So he's gonna give me those little pads. So I'm gonna show you guys what those pads looks like. You wanna get down? You wanna get down? Come on, here. Come on, boy. Woo!
Come on, Sarge.
Come on, boy, your little leg. Okay. Okay. So, these things right here, hydroloxolon, I don't know. Don't get me to line. And this container's kind of high cook. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. But right here, we had this one for a minute, so it's kind of all worn out. You know what I mean? But it's like little like pads that you can use, like when they break out from the allergies and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of the smell. Like, once they get on your hands, it's really hard to wash that smell out. But they look like that. So you just take that and then you go like over like his little allergy spots, and these work wonders. So we use this all the time. You also have to make sure that you're cleaning out their eyes, okay? Because their eyes get real glunky. Like, I don't even know if that's the right word. They get like gunk all in their eyes, and then, like, you know, it rolls up in their eyes. It'll cause their eyes to get like irritated and everything. And a lot of bulldogs, I know, well, the ones that I have, they have like dry eye. With him, we have to constantly put like drops in his eyes each day because his eyes get really dry. So once again, I kind of jumped all over the place, but that's a part of them being high maintenance. So their ears, their skin, their rows, their eyes. You also want to make sure that you're keeping them active. I'm taking them on walks because they can gain a lot of weight. Like homeboy over here is like 70 pounds. And we try to take him on walks, but he's a little stubborn. He don't like going on walks. But yes, also that you got to get ready for those doctor visits. Man, when we first got him, where we got him from, they didn't really take good care. Oh, he's drinking a little water. They didn't really take good care of him like that. So he had a lot of issues. So when we first got him, like, I swear, like, we were taking him to, like, the doctor, like, every 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And every time you go, like, the bill is, like, $200-$300. So you got to be ready for that. And it's like, with those dogs, they're so high maintenance that you don't want to just try to avoid the doctor. Like, you want to take them. Because if you don't, and if you avoid the doctor, whatever they have, it's going to get worse. But they're really, really sweet, loving dogs. They're like big old babies. They're just like big old round babies. They're so cute. And then, I'm doing too much?
Yeah.
Okay. My daughter said I'm doing too much. But I get so excited. They're so cute. He's so cute. Come here. Oh, you wet. You come over here with all that slobber. But I'm trying to think of what else. They're really great dogs. They're like big babies. Another thing, they snore. Okay? So, if you're one of those ones that don't like to get up and don't like to be woken up at night, I don't think a bulldog's for you because he snores like a grown man. And I'm not exaggerating. Like a grown man. He snores like a grown man. But other than that, they're really, really loving dogs. That's all the dogs I really like are, hi, you papa bulldogs. Man, like, they will love you to the end. And they're like babies. They love to cuddle. They love for you to scratch them, hug them. And he's so cute. He comes over here with his little tongue. Like, he's super, super cute. But, and another thing, before getting a bulldog, they are not cheap. Okay? They are not cheap at all. A lot of people think that they are cheap. But no, they're not cheap at all. He costs a lot. He costs like $6,000, okay? I usually don't tell people that, but I'm going to tell you guys that. He cost $6,000. The first baby I had, when we bought her, she was $3,000. But that was expensive at the time, and that was like in 2010. That's when we got her. So they're really expensive dogs, but they're worth it though, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, that was a really quick video of what to know before you get a bulldog. With him, it's like just having a baby. We have to keep up with him. His eyes, his ears, all that stuff, we do it every day. With him, it's always something. He's really, really sensitive. Like, I think there's something in the house that's kind of like making him have like allergies. But what I'm going to do is just take him to get him tested for allergies to see what's really going on with him, because I want to know what's going on, what's his triggers. Because every bulldog's different. The first bulldog I had, she didn't have like rarely any issues. She only started having issues like the older she got. That's when she started having issues, and she was really active. With him, he's real mellow, real sweet, very sensitive. But I'm not trying to compare the two because she was really crazy and he's very, very calm. So it's like one extreme to the other. But anyway, so that's the video. So if you decide that you want a bulldog, hopefully those tips help you. Do not wait. If you want to get one, just get one, okay? Peace out.